Hello, lovelies. Let's start crafting and make it till our eyes smile. That's what I like to say. Okay, we're going to begin by cleaning up these thrift finds I've bought a couple years ago. And I had them in my back patio with plants and candles in them. And I thought, it's time for a makeover. So I'm going to give them a little bath. You can find all kinds of items at the thrift store like this. Don't be afraid to change them up to fit your decor. With a little spray paint goes a long way. I used the Rust-Oleum, and it's in the metallic silver, and then I used the metallic gold, and then I used Krylon, and that is the fusion, and I used that in the matte black. I painted the two with the black, and then the teapot I used just the silver and then a touch of gold. Now these roses are all from the Dollar Tree, and what I do is I like to paint all my flowers. You can get any color you like. It's to whatever your preference you want, or you don't even have to paint your flowers. I seen this the first time on Lulu Sapphire. Go check her channel out. Oh my gosh, she has stunning decor. I love Lulu Sapphire. But that's where I got my inspiration for painting my flowers. So now I'm just going to use some chalk white paint, and I'm just going to go over the whole entire thing. I make sure I get in the inside on the crevices and everything, and I don't want it fully white. I do want some of that black to show behind it. And oh, what a beautiful look these turned out. I was very, very excited with these. When I go thrifting, I see a lot of these kind of items. They might not be exact to what I'm doing, but they are very close all the time. And you look at them and sometimes we overlook and we think, no, I don't need that. But use your imagination when you see things and you picture it in your home and picture yourself painting it and redoing it and bringing it back to life again. It's so much fun. Now this rabbit I got from the 99-cent store, and I just put chalk paint all around and on the edges. And I'm going to use some of those rub-ons from the Dollar Tree that I had left over from a previous project, and I just put it right there on the bunny. Oh, I love this rub. I think it looks so beautiful and shabbylicious. Now for the other side, I'm using a napkin I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut that flower out. And it's a 2-ply napkin, so you're going to have to pull it apart. Make sure that is very important. You take the backing out. So when you Mod Podge, it sticks very nice and it doesn't kind of peel up. So I'm going to use the matte Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put a light coat. I don't go too heavy, just very lightly. It goes a long way when you're using napkins. I put extra on the sides, as you can tell, on the edges, so then I could just peel the excess of the napkin right off. Now I'm going to flip my bunny over, and I'm just going to do a light coat of the Mod Podge. And then I'm going to get some of my gold while it's still wet. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the edges and on the flower, on the design, just so it gives it that kind of a vintage shabby chic feel. I like to use my fingers a lot to blend in and smooth out the golds, or if I'm using a dark color and I just want it very light in there. I don't know, I like using my finger. I have more control, I feel, and it looks very nice to me. It's easy for me to do it that way. And I am putting more of the gold on the sides of the bunny. you'll see that I like to put the paint a little heavier there. But I also blend it. See how it's, you know, a lot more of the gold there. I just want it to stand out a little bit more. What I like to do sometimes is get a little bit of the white paint on a brush that is, it's not a lot, it's just very little. And I just go over it and I dab it in different spots just to kind of give it that, I don't know, weathered look, and kind of softens that gold and blends in real nice with it. And oh, I don't paint, I just dab it. And you just keep doing it till your eyes are smiling. And look at, my eyes are smiling. Is that not beautiful? So now I'm going to get some of this Dollar Tree foam squares, and they're styrofoam. And I got 2 of them, but one of them I used, I cut in half, and I'm just going to put it right in the center. I glued it. And then I'm just going to put some of that moss. And I love, like you always hear me say, I mix my mosses in one bag. And I'm just going to put it all around there so you don't see the styrofoam. And then I glued a little piece up on the very top. That is where I want my bunny to stand, just so I know that it's going to be a little bit higher than the flowers I put there. I do shake it so that, you know, all the little crumbs fall out, so it don't end up on my table. Now I put the little roses back on their stems, and I'm just going to cut very short because I don't want it to be an arrangement where it's up high. I want it to be kind of low. And I'm just going to put them wherever I want. I am not a florist, so hey, I just put my flowers to when my eyes are smiling and my heart is singing, and I'm happy with it. That's the important thing, is you're happy with what you are making and where you're putting things. I love the 2 colors together. It's kind of like a really beautiful gold, antique, like an antique gold. And then it has that rose gold in there with touches of silver. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I had to remove 2 of the roses. Thank goodness I didn't glue them, to put the rabbit on. And after it was placed and my eyes were smiling, I was happy with it, I added them right back in. Now this I got from Walmart during Christmas time, and you know, I love that sage green and the berries. So I went with it. I thought it's a beautiful SHABBYLICIOUS color, and I mean, hey, why not, right? It's mine. So yeah. But it would look gorgeous with baby's breath in there, or just some berries, or just with the roses itself. Use your imagination. It's whatever pleases you. So you know me, I have to have my bling, my totally dazzled. Yep, I'm going to put some bling on my bunny. So I chose 2 different types of stones. I will leave it in my description box. And I'm just going to put one on one side of the neck of the bunny. And then I turned it around and put one on the other. And it just made it more beautiful. More shabbylicious beautiful. Well, there you have this one. Oh my goodness. Love it. And it matches all my decor, what I'm doing for the spring. Can you believe it? This was outside, ready. People would look at it and probably throw it away. But oh my goodness, is it not gorgeous now? Outside, now it's inside. And I can always change my flowers if I like. Love this. I hope you like it as much as me. This video is part of Bunnies Hopping Around the World collab hosted by my lovely friends Deco Easy, Jenny and Diane. Please check the links to the playlist and to the hosts in my description box. Enjoy! Okay, for this DIY, we're going to begin by using one of these styrofoam balls I got from Walmart. And all I'm doing is putting glue all on top of the rounded part. I'm going to add some moss, and I'm using Spanish moss mixed with deer moss, and I got this at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue it right there on the top. I'm going to cover the entire thing except the bottom of that ball. Is it a ball now? No, it's not a ball now. It's half a ball. But anyway, we're going to put all this moss on there. When I do this process, I put some glue on there, and then I put the moss, and then I'll shake it, and then whatever falls off, I'll go and I'll put some more and place it somewhere else, and I just shake it, and I just press, and that's how you do it. It's just a matter of covering the spots, and when you shake it, all the little loose ones come off. I gather it all up, and I just put it right on there. So now I'm just going to place it right inside this vase. I don't know, it's a wire vase, I'm calling it. And I don't glue it. I was going to glue it, but then I thought, I'm just going to place it in there in case I ever want to change it. I don't know, I like doing it that way. I really don't like gluing things as much as possible. In case I ever want to change my decor or my flowers, I can. Now this egg I did get from the Dollar Tree, and all I did was scrape off all those little, they're little glittery, iridescent, I don't know, beads or whatever, and I just scraped it all off so it's smoother. And I got some Mod Podge mixed with a little bit of gold in there, so when it dries it has like a shimmer, and I just covered the whole entire egg. So now I'm going to get some more of those Dollar Tree napkins, and I'm going to use 3 of the little flower images. Don't forget, take the backing off because it is 2-ply, and I'm just going to put it on this egg. And I want it to be a Shabbylicious Victorian look, so I want it to have some wrinkles on there on purpose because I want it to look, like I said, old vintagey shabby chic. And when it dries, it has such a, in person, it has such a beautiful shimmer of like a little bit of that gold that kind of shines through the napkin. Very gorgeous, very beautiful. So after I put the napkin on, I'm just going to go over it lightly with some of that Mod Podge. And then once it's dry, I'm going to add some of this really pretty fabric lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It's one of my favorites, and they carry it there most of the time. I see it there, so it's really easy to find from the Dollar Tree. but it is my favorite. It goes a long way. Many styles, farmhouse, it could be shabby chic, it could be just, I mean, anything. It just matches gorgeously. Now this ribbon here I got from Panda Hall. And it is so beautiful. It has really pretty roses with that sage green. And I mixed it. I put it on top, mixed it. I can't even talk. Well, anyway, I glued it just above that lace. And oh, they look gorgeous together. So now I'm getting some scraps of what I have. And it's a lace scraps. And I'm just going to pinch it with some glue. And I'm going to put some embellishments on this egg. Use whatever you have around, any old material, just a little bit of ribbon. Decorate your egg, whatever you want. That's what's so much fun about DIYing, is you create something that you love, that you like. Now, of course, I have to add my Totally Dazzled. That brooch is from Totally Dazzled, absolutely gorgeous. I will leave that link in my description box for you also. And I glued that right on top of some of the ribbons I just got and put it right there above it. And it's so beautiful. What a beautiful touch, right? Oh, gorgeous. And then I thought, I'm going to add some of this really pretty purple flower and greenery behind the brooch, and then a little cute paper flower. It's a purple rose, so Eastery and spring, gorgeous. Kind of reminded me of one of those little Fabergé eggs, you know, and it has the jewel on it. It's just so beautiful. So now I'm getting a chopstick. Yep, a chopstick. And I'm going to cut a little bit off. And then I put some glue and put it right in the egg where the ribbon and tag was that I took out. And I'm just going to put it right into that styrofoam on the top. I decided to paint the stick gold to match everything else. I don't know, it's just so gorgeous. I was thinking of, you know how everybody has those topiary, I hope I'm saying it right, the topiary balls, plant balls. Well, that's kind of what I was going for, but with an egg. And I love it. It's unique, different, shabby, beautiful. It could be Victorian. I mean, oh my goodness. I added some roses to the bottom. And then you see that moss ball underneath there. It's just so kind of like a whimsy look. I don't know. I absolutely love the way this turned out. I added a little ribbon on the bottom, and all I did was just tie it to match the roses in the egg. Oh, gorgeous. I hope you like this one. Unique and different. It is a piece that when someone comes over, wow, that is really different and neat. Well, thank you. Now for my teapot. All for this teapot I did was spray paint it silver, and then I got a little bit of gold and just went twice around different spots, and I was happy. Easy as that. It opens on the top, so I decided to add my beautiful roses. And all I'm going to do is add 3 roses in the center. That little pokey thing I don't like, I call it a pokey thing, I don't want to cut out in case I ever want to add a candle in there. And I didn't have to glue anything. I just placed those roses. This is an easy DIY. This butterfly was from my mom. She had purchased it years ago from Home Interiors. Do you guys remember Home Interiors? I'm really telling you my age now, right? Well, I have one of those little butterflies, and I thought it would look so gorgeous inside. I'm going to add some beautiful different ribbons I got from Walmart and also from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to pinch it in the middle, they're different lengths. And I pinched it in the middle, and I'm just going to tie some twine around it. And then I'm just going to tie it right there on the handle of my little teapot. And then I'm going to take the excess off. And I do cut the ribbons in like little slants, you know. I didn't ducktail them, I just put them in a little slant. And then I wanted them to lay just evenly against the handle. Is that not stunning? And look, it was so quick and easy. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let me know which one's your favorite. 1, 2, or 3. And these were thrift store finds that I had for years and that I did a makeover. Oh, love it. Please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, and I so thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're new, I hope you subscribe. I would really love for you to be part of my Krafty Leeny World family. Click that bell and don't forget to hit all. It'll notify you every time I upload a new video. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for visiting me again. And if you love Shabbylicious DIYs, join me for Leeny Shabby Tuesday. It was my pleasure crafting with you, lovelies. Hugs, kisses, and fairy dust wishes. Be kind to yourself and others. Stay blessed. I'll see you in my next video.